Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. And remember, about a month ago, we started to hear rumors that there was about to be a major firmware upgrade to the Canon EOS 5D Mark IV that was going to add a ton of features. There was a lot of news reporting about this, and a lot of people were getting excited. But Canon just announced the firmware just right now, and guess how many of those new amazing features are going to be included? One. They have one major feature change, and that is the addition of Canon Log, aka CLOG. Nothing else. And I'll get to the rumor sites in just a minute, but here is how it works. Can you download the firmware at home and put it on your own Canon camera? No. You have to send it back or take it to Canon to have the fix and the firmware done. Now, how does it work? You have to pay them $99 to get the upgrade. Now, the reason you have to send it to them is, from what I am told, is that it's not just a firmware upgrade. There is some hardware that needs to be worked on as well. So this means that you have to make the decision, do you want CLOG? Not just because it's the $100, because you're going to be without your camera for a certain amount of time. Now let's keep looking here. This is going to start in July. So starting in July, you'll be able to send your camera in or take it to Canon to have the repair and the firmware done. I wouldn't call it a repair, I would call it an upgrade. Or if you wait till July to buy one of these cameras, you can buy it with the feature upgrade already installed, so you're ready to go right off the rip, and that's going to be $3,599, which is $100 more than what they're currently selling for out there into the world. Now, to the new 4K crop factor that was rumored, it's not happening. And I quote from Canon Rumors, because they rumored a ton of stuff and said that, yes, from a reliable source, this is going to be true. It says, and I quote, crop factor change for 4K on Canon 5D Mark IV included in upcoming update. Well, obviously they were wrong. And this brings me to rumor sites. Rumor sites are extremely popular because they stir the pot. And a lot of times, especially with Canon Rumors, they get it right. But in this case, they got it totally wrong. And what ends up happening is, because they listed these features like 3K and like the crop factor was going to be smaller and much better, all these things that Canon could have put into the camera in the first place that I think they should have done, what's going to happen now is people are going to be upset at Canon again for the 5D Mark IV again, because it doesn't have these features that they never said they were going to do, but a rumor site got word of that actually isn't happening. So this is what we need to be careful about in this industry, is fake news or being wrong, because there's no repercussions for being wrong. People are not going to stop going to the rumor sites for rumors. I go to the rumor sites because a lot of times they're right. In this instance, they're really wrong. And I do foresee a lot of people being upset with Canon and not actually Canon rumors. So this isn't a major feature update. It's probably something Canon should have rolled out in the first place when they released the camera, and not added it and not done it after the fact, because paying $99, being without your camera and having to send it in is not something that most people want to do. Can you be without your camera for 1 day, 2 days, 5 days, 7 days, however long it takes, if you're not within one range of one of the 5 facilities that they can make this repair and fix and upgrade at? So what do you guys think? Are you upset with Canon? Are you upset with Canon rumors? Is this no big deal? I chose to make this video because I think it's important to talk about the news now that I've started the Photo News Fix, which you guys have seen, I think 4 of them or 5 of them at this point, which you can check out on the screen right now. The Photo News Fix, we will be reporting on rumors, but we're going to be careful about how we do it, because it's not good to get it wrong. And it's not really good at all, honestly, to say it and not be true. So that's where I'm going to leave it. What do you guys think about this upgrade? If you own a Canon 5D Mark IV, are you going to spend the $99 to send this in to have it done? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like this video. And right now, you can click up on the screen to check out the Photo News Fix in case you haven't seen one just yet. And that's it. Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya.